Hold on a minute, Marty. Hold on.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our women's volleyball match here in the Off Arena. Tonight's contest is between the Bloodhounds from John Jay College and your Duke College Bearcats. At this time, we ask you to please direct your attention as we take the time to honor 3 special Bearcats playing in their final regular season home match tonight. First up, she's played 1 season with the Bearcats and has used her experience and past success to help the team this year. She has totaled double-digit digs in 14 different matches, including 26 dig performances against Rutgers Newark and Sarah Lawrence. Please welcome from Bridgewater, New York, Sofia Tapp.
Yeah, as long as everyone is vaccinated, that's...
Oh, I'm not vaccinated.
Oh, no, not yet.
Never.
Yeah, they changed that rule, like, recently. Like, that's why Kyrie can't play. Damn. That's okay, though.
Next, she has played for the Bearcats for 3 years, and in her time has
no
been
one's
part
coming
of
back.
14
Attendance
team wins,
is down.
including the team's first ever postseason win in the 2019 ECAC postseason championship, helping her go down in team history.
I didn't have
While
to.
she's on the court, matches and practices, she's a positive influence and a terrific teammate. Please welcome from Flushing, New York, Christine Young Eagle.
But you're all good here, right? Like, they don't have a mandate or anything for
I get tested.
Oh, good. Okay.
And our final singer,
Oh, that's not
she has played for the Bearcats for 3 seasons and will also go down in team history after a stellar performance of 11 kills, 22 digs, helped the Bearcats defeat Rutgers Newark for the team's first ever postseason win in the 2019 ECAC postseason championship. This year, she has amassed at least 7 kills in 13 different matches to cement herself as one of the top attackers in the Uniac. Please welcome from Flushing, New York, Anesa.
I was gonna say if the Cowboys were playing the Jets this year, we should go. But I don't think they are. Cowboys Giants, so maybe. I don't know why. I actually got to see the stadium when we played Dallas. Beautiful. Jerry West.
I saw the old one.
Yeah.
I saw Texas Stadium. I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I flew over when I was in
Yeah.
when I was on when I was going from California, when they brought me up to Double A, we flew into Dallas Fort
Oh, yeah.
Worth. So you see all the
Fort Worth.
fields and
Yeah.
stuff. We went over the stadium.
And then now Texas has the old stadium and the new
Yeah,
stadium.
the Cotton
next to
Bowl.
each other. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Mike, can you just make a reminder that there's no food allowed in the stands?
I will as soon as I'll
Yes,
add that to
when
my
you get a
list of,
chance. Thank
things.
you.
Bearcats' first score, visiting Bloodhounds from Challenge. A freshman from Feratovic, Dominican Republic, number 3, Amanda Marte. A freshman from Flemington, New York, number 7, Megan Smith. A freshman from Bremerton, Washington, number 8, Vic Hall. Freshman from Deer Park, Texas, number 10, Riley Sandell. Freshman from Juneau, Alaska, number 15, Gabriella Sloan. Freshman from Elizabeth, New Jersey, number 19, Danelle Pierre. Johannes Libero, the freshman from Chestermere, Alberta, number 13, Jessica Hacker. Head coaches, Leslie Stankiewicz. The assistant coaches are Stephanie Kagan, Now, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's starting lineup for your Baruch College Bearcats. A sophomore from Yavacoa, Dominican Republic, number 3, Mariana Tavares. A freshman from Astoria, number 4, Amina Uwinamit. A freshman from Campbell Hall, New York, number 5, Isabella Doring. A sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, number 8, Anesa Feratovic. Freshman from Staten Island, New York, number 10, Julia Rikowski. Freshman from Torrance, California, number 13, Naomi Amihara. Alabama was a junior from Bridgewater, New York, number 9, Sofia 10. Head coach in his fourth season is Feratovic. NCAA identity promotes sportsmanship by all student athletes. Any racial, sexist comments or acts directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team reps will not be tolerated around school or on the site of the competition. Also, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages is prohibited. Entering court is also prohibited, and mainly to arrests, in addition, artificial noise makers, air horns, and electronic amplifiers are not permitted. Just a reminder, with community policy, face masks are required at all times while inside the campus of the arena. All face masks must be worn properly, covering both mouth and the nose. We thank you for your cooperation and reminder, food and beverages is not permitted inside the arena. Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bearcat Appreciation Night here at the Arc Arena. I'm Brian Flannery, joined by Sports Information Director John Neves, as we have a big CUNYAC matchup here on tap, as your Baruch women's volleyball team looks to gain some advantage in the seeding here against CUNYAC rival John Jay.
Yeah, it's always a very good match when these two schools get together. Both of them are in the city. If you wanted to, you could walk between both schools on a nice day. But this is very important. Essentially, if the Bearcats could win tonight, they could probably put themselves in a position to finish top 2 and get a quarterfinal round bye.
And that first round bye is huge, as we've seen in years past. Bearcats coming into this one 10-14 overall, 4-1 CUNYAC, while the Bloodhounds of John Jay are coming in 7-12 overall, 3-2 CUNYAC. Bearcats also enjoying a nice win streak here. Coming into this one, they won their last 5 matches, and they swept all 5. So riding a 15-set win streak coming into Bearcat Appreciation Night. So we are just about ready to get underway here, as the senior libero, Sofia Tam, will draw back to serve. Tam goes back row. John Jay coming back through the middle, handled by the Bearcats. Free ball by Perkowski. Cross-court set for the Bloodhounds. They're looking back row. Nice dig there. Awesome Bloodhound hands, but able to keep it alive in the back row there. A little bit of a wild set, but handled by Feratovic. John Jay keeping the volley alive. Bearcats are going to go to the outside again. That one off some tape. And John Jay will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
You know, one thing we have to compliment about CUNYAC volleyball is for a very long time it's been very lopsided. It's been the Baruch Hunter show. And this year you've seen Brooklyn College, fantastic team. You've got John Jay, very, very competitive. A lot of their teams are on the up. CUNY is very much improving as a sport. Might have taken a step back because of the pandemic, but things are really trending in the right direction, and this is going to be a good match.
Absolutely. You love to see the parity just throughout the conference. And with that, Perkowski gets the Bearcats on the board as she finds the infamous campfire.
Yeah, the Bearcats have won 5 in a row. Ever since they played Drew, one of the best teams in the region based on record, they have really been playing well. They defeated a very good Pratt team last Thursday. So things
Swept
have really,
them nonetheless.
Yes, swept them big. I mean, they beat a bunch of teams that we lost to. So very impressive.
So Mamunovic at the line here for the Bearcats. We're tied here at 2.
Bearcats after tonight will be going away upstate for going up there Friday night. They're going to play Saturday at Oneonta in the Dick Pig Invitational. They'll be playing Oneonta, the hosts, and Hardwick, 2 schools up there in central New York. Beautiful part of the state.
Absolutely. Always good seeing some SUNYAC competition as well.
Bearcats started this season on a trip. They're going to end their regular season on a trip. And they're playing to go on a 3rd trip, hopefully the NCAA.
It's always what you strive for. These Bearcats are up 3-2 here. And that ball is just a little bit out. That's Isabella Doring looking back row. Doesn't get the hands she might have been looking for. Faith Haar dropping back at the line to serve. Nice serve there going to Tam, but handled by the Bearcats. Feratovic gets the roll over the front row. Bearcats regain the lead, 4-3. A few subs here on both sides.
Yeah, Kevin and John Jay has a lot of history, our coach. He was an assistant there for a few years before he got the job here at Baruch.
Yep, Coach Kevin Edwards in his 4th season, the head coach of the women's volleyball team, but also the men's volleyball team.
Yes. Yeah, double duty here for Kevin.
Yeah, he's done a great job across both programs. Perennial contenders. That's all you can ask for.
Yeah, he's like the tennis coach, Greg. He coaches the women in the fall and the men in the spring.
So high arcing serve there, handled by Tam. Back set, Perkowski. John Jay coming back with the back set. Chow looking for the block. That ball catches her a little bit deep. Bloodhounds regain possession. And they now take the lead, 5-4. Another high arcing serve, kind of catching the Bearcats out of position there. Just looking for a free ball there. Set through the middle by Pierre. Here's Feratovic. Dug by John Jay. Beautiful dig there in the back row to keep that one alive, and they're gonna see what the call is there.
I think she hit the net.
Yeah, net violation, Bloodhounds. So we're tied here at 5 apiece. Freshman middle Julia Perkowski serving. As she will go back row. High outside set. John Jay looking for the back corner. Unable to get that.
I've been saying every match that I've broadcasted here that as much as you need to be playing good volleyball, attacking well, digging well, and doing all the right stuff, you also need your opponent to make mistakes.
Absolutely.
And the more mistakes John Jay make tonight, the easier it'll be for the Bearcats.
Perfectly said there, John. It's Tavares looking for the campfire, unable to get it. Kept alive here by Baruch. Here's Chow. Looking for the roll shot over the front row. Nice kill there by the Bloodhounds.
Yeah, we've already had 3 or 4 ties.
It's a lot of back and forth volleyball early on. Pretty similar to what we saw with Pratt last week. Bearcats able to pull away late in all 3 sets there. Let's see if they can do that here. Line drive serve. Bearcats going to have to pull off some heroics to keep that one alive. And John, also worth noting, first live CUNYAC match with fans in attendance here at the Arc Arena, correct?
That is correct. basically, because it's Bearcat Appreciation Night, before the game, as you saw, we honored 3 of our players playing the final regular season match. Everyone was invited to bring 4 guests, followed protocols, had to be vaccinated, everything. It's a whole thing to it, of course.
Yeah, but that's a great gesture on behalf of the athletic department. Feratovic looking to handcuff the back row there. Kept alive by John Jay as they send it back over. Catch some Bearcat hands. And once again, we're tied here, 8 apiece. Freshman Amanda Marte out of the DR to serve for the Bloodhounds. Chow throws it over. And that's a big swing and a kill by John Jay. As Marte will look to go on a little bit of a run. No team has had one of those early service runs here, John. It's been a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
And with that, service error and Bearcats get the ball right back.
Yeah, this is like the 5th tie.
Minami Elahara serving for Baruch. John Jay coming through the middle. Nice dig there by Tam. Here's Doring. Handled by Marte. Cross-court set for the Bloodhounds. Off some hands in the front. Unable to be corralled in the back row. John Jay goes up 10-9.
Yeah, John Jay's holding their own, doing a nice job. Bearcats just got to stick to what they've been doing.
John L. Pierre serving for the Bloodhounds. Nice serve there, but Bearcats able to handle that one. And a big swing dug by Bearcats. Here's Feratovic looking for a back row down ball. Ball played off the rafters. Good job by the Bearcats knowing where they are, and that's a kill. That is the freshman outside, Isabel Doring.
Yeah, Kevin has got a lot of young players. You know, this is a team that's not really built, didn't come into the season with a whole lot of experience. I mean, you look at who's on the court right now, you know, or who, you know, was also on the court just before a few substitutions. That one is way out.
But yeah, John, definitely exciting if you're Coach Kevin Edwards or Baruch women's volleyball fan right now. To have this much success early on with this much youth, it really speaks towards something they're going to be able to build here for a while.
Yeah, and then you add another recruiting class to come. And it, look at that. And that's a freshman, Perkowski from Staten Island.
And Perkowski setting the roof there.
3 in a row for the Bearcats. I think that's the biggest streak any of these teams have had tonight.
So Tam will look to get the Bearcats a little bit of breathing room here. And great try there by Sofia Tam to keep that one alive as she dives almost into the stands. Megan Smith serving for the Bloodhounds. Here's Isabella Doring. She'll go back row. Down ball from the Bloodhounds. Back set Feratovic. Handled by John Jay. Back set. Perkowski just got caught a little bit on the down part of her jump. She'll commit the double.
Yeah, now John Jay's on a 3-point streak.
And as both teams swap 3-point streaks, once again, John tied here.
Yeah, it's like the 6th time.
Perkowski looking for that back row. Just goes a little bit long. Bloodhounds now lead. Bearcats going right back to Doring. Similar spot to Perkowski. Both had the right idea, just a little bit long on both attempts. Here's Perkowski coming from the middle. Back set. And tough angle there for the Bearcats to defend, as that's been giving them some trouble coming from that right side. And with that, Coach Kevin Edwards will call a timeout. Bloodhounds lead 15-12. We'll be right back. Back underway here, set number 1 on Bearcat Appreciation Night. John Jay Bloodhounds leading your Baruch Bearcats 15-12. Here's Doring, awesome hands in the front. John Jay looking to get it over, able to do so. Doring again, and she'll get the tool that she's been looking for right in that front row.
Bearcats needed that point. John Jay had pretty much rattled off 4 points in a row.
Yeah, John, it's really important to kind of stop that momentum, make sure the Bloodhounds didn't jump out to too big of a lead here in set number 1. Lamunovic, one of the Bearcats' top servers, getting started early as John Jay will commit the net violation. And that is a service ace for Muminovic. Went on some big runs last week against Pratt. Look to do the same here against John Jay. Nice attempt by Tam to keep that alive with the one-hand dig. Unfortunately, no one in the middle. Bearcats caught a little bit out of position. Faith Haar, the freshman out of Washington State. Not to be confused with Washington, D.C., John.
Yes.
Seeing a lot of, kind of to our point last week as well, a lot of national recruiting.
Yeah, I think that says a lot about the attractiveness. I mean, look at John Jay, Fredericksburg, Virginia. It's a nice trip, Dominican Republic. Oneonta, where we'll be this weekend. Farmingville on Long Island. Yeah, you just said it here, the freshman from the state of Washington. Ace.
And there's Doring.
Right again.
Able to get the ace for the Bearcats.
Yeah, and then we got a freshman from Deer Park, Texas. We got a Canadian from Alberta, beautiful Alberta, Canada. We got Alaska. Look at that.
Alaska.
Juneau.
That might be a CUNYAC first, at least that we've seen.
That I've seen, yeah. We've had some kids from Hawaii. I don't remember Alaska. Then we got local, of course. Shout out to the Bronx. And then we got across the river, Elizabeth, New Jersey. So, yeah, very impressive.
Yeah. John Jay, of course, known as one of the top criminal justice schools in the country.
Oh, yeah. I mean, how many times have you watched TV during unfortunate situations with crime and they're interviewing someone from John Jay, justice about the legal opinion or how justice might work?
Yeah, it's kind of seems that every CUNYAC school has something that they're known for. For us, naturally, it's more so geared to the business side at Baruch.
Wall Street, yep.
Yep, Hunter, you'll see a lot in the medical side.
Yeah,
big nursing school.
Yeah.
As Ada Chow sends that one over, Bloodhounds, send it right back on one, but that ball is out of bounds. The Bearcats will benefit from that point. They take an 18-17 lead, and Perkowski will serve for Baruch.
Oh, nice. By Tavares and Chow.
Yep, nice defense there. And now John Jay is going to call a timeout as Bearcats have a 2-point lead in set number 1. We'll be back in a few moments. And we are back here. The Bearcats looking to close out set number 1.
Ace.
Perkowski wastes no time.
That is the best way to answer a timeout. That's usually trying to block your momentum, to come right out of it and ace.
Absolutely.
And get another point.
Perkowski goes to the other side of the court this time. Handled by the Bloodhounds. Thrown over there by John Jay. Here's Feratovic. Able to get that one over. And Bloodhounds get the rotation that they want. Nice approach and swing there, but ball's just a little bit long.
Bearcats have managed to have 5 of the last 6 points. Big run here, biggest of the match so far.
Perkowski, once again, giving a tough serve to John Jay. Mudovic with a really nice dig. That ball just angled a little bit out of bounds here on the other side. And that ball goes out. So the Bearcats within 3 points of closing out set number 1. Extending their consecutive set win streak to what would be 16 straight, John.
And Bearcats pulling away.
Once again, going back to your earlier point, John Jay committing a few too many mistakes here down the stretch. They'll call another timeout to talk this one over. Bearcats within 2. Feratovic will serve for the Bearcats. Awesome hands in the front. Tam keeps it alive in the back row. Here's Chow looking for the roll shot, and she'll get it. Bearcats 1 point away from closing out set number 1.
It has been totally a different game since they were tied at 16.
Yep, that seemed to be the turning point. Pretty similar to last match against Pratt as well, as Feratovic with the lefty serve. And with that, your Bearcats take set number 1 by a score of 25-18. We'll be back here in a few minutes on Bearcat Appreciation Night. Stay with us. And we are underway in set number 2. Bearcats jumped out to an early 1-set lead. Once again, getting started here. That is a freshman, Julia Perkowski, with the kill.
Yeah, Bearcats, first 2/3 of the first set, it was evenly matched. But during the final 1/3, which, by the way, is the most important part
Yep, of course.
of any set, Bearcats took control. And they just got to keep it going here in the second set.
Faith hard to serve for the Bloodhounds. Feratovic goes back row. And Marte will get the kill. She's able to get a little bit of a ricochet there off some Bearcat hands in the front row.
Yeah, she was very excited about that point.
And, John, like you said, plenty of playoff seeding implications here. So if you're John Jay, you want to get right back in this. But certainly if you're the Bearcats, you want to close this out as early as possible. Doring blocked in the front row, and that'll do it for John Jay, able to get the point. Har goes back row to Tam. Nice dig, but Perkowski in perfect rotation. Bearcats able to get the look they wanted.
She's only a freshman. She has a deadly attack.
And, yeah, not much you can do with that, John.
No, nothing.
Just got to tip your cap if you're John Jay. Here's Isabella Doring with the high serve. Able to get the service ace. And, John, we've seen some high serves here in years past, but that's one of the higher serves, certainly we've seen in a minute. And with that, Doring jumping out to a 2-point service run here. Let's see if she can extend it.
Yeah, you know, back in the first set, she had an attack error, but she hit the ball so hard that it went up against the fence. So I think today she has really got that extra energy in her arm. I mean, look at that.
And Doring will go back court. Cross court. Bloodhound's able to hold on. Here's Feratovic. Roll shot. And officials making a call.
I haven't seen Doring serve too much. But, wow, she is really hitting it hard tonight.
For sure.
They're having a hard time in the back handling her serves.
Especially the deeper you go into that back row. A little bit of a judgment call involved. So Doring's service run will end, but not before the Bearcats jump out to an early 5-point lead. Now lead 5-4. Bloodhounds will get the ball back. Kristen Gretner to serve. The Bloodhounds libero. John Jay, a little bit of a miscommunication there in that back row. Baruch will benefit from that.
Yeah, the Bearcats are really starting to hit the ball hard now. A lot harder than they were in the first set.
John Jay going through the middle, looking for some fingertips, and they'll get exactly that. Coach Edwards looking for a little bit of an explanation there. As that one looked like it might have gone out of bounds untouched, but nonetheless, Bloodhounds get the point. And just like that, Baruch will get the ball back. 2-point lead here in set number 2. Feratovic looking to get the roll there. Does not get the home court roll. Amanda Marte to serve for the Bloodhounds. As both sides trading service errors here. It's 8-6 Bearcats. Is still anyone's set. Just a matter of limiting those mistakes, especially at the service line. Both sides might look to take a little bit less of an aggressive approach. And just like that,
wow,
the less aggressive approach turns into an ace.
Talk about finding the sweet spot. I mean, she found literally the spot. Look at that. That first time, nobody was there. Oh.
And Bloodhounds throw that over on 2. Bearcats able to hold on. That one goes through the middle, and Pierre will get the kill. And John, just taking a quick glance at this Bloodhounds roster, assuming that's not a typo, everyone on the roster is a freshman?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
Wow. So again, got to be exciting for John Jay, able to build with the same group for 4 years. I don't know if I've ever seen a totally freshman roster.
Well, you know what it is in CUNY, I know we do that here at Baruch. We don't list by academic here, we list by eligibility.
Sure.
You know, CUNY has a lot of transfers, a lot of kids move around. But it does look like they've got a lot of one-year players. So some of these kids probably were in school last year but didn't play. So they might be sophomores academically, but this is their first year playing.
And Feratovic will get that kill. Sofia Tam. She will go back row, handled by the Bloodhounds, tipped over. Cross-court set for Doring, big swing.
There it is.
And she gets the kill.
Bearcats with, I think it's their biggest lead of this set.
Bloodhounds looking for a cross-court set, unable to connect there.
Here we go, another timeout.
Timeout, John Jay. Bearcats lead 12-8 here in set number 2. Tam continuing her service run here. Bloodhounds put a quick end to that coming out of the timeout. Megan Smith to serve for John Jay. Bearcats go to Perkowski in the middle. Nothing John Jay can do with that. What's turning into a big match early on here for the freshman middle hitter.
If she gets the ball that way every time, 3/4 of the time, she's going to get the kill.
And Mamunovic now serving for the Bearcats. John Jay goes long with that one.
Yeah. You know, the first 2/3 of the first set, we saw a very evenly played match. But since then, it's been all the Bearcats.
And pretty similar to last week's match against Pratt, John. You saw a lot of back and forth early in set 1. Bearcats able to pull late. And then from there, it was pretty much all Baruch, as they were able to sweep in 3. Once again, think it's worth mentioning Bearcats riding a 16-set win streak.
Yeah. There's game notes. Is that the Liberty in you, Jordan? Is that it?
That's the Bearcat alumni in me.
Brian, don't be modest. Tell everybody what do you work for. We're so proud of you at Baruch. Where do you work for?
Thank you, John. So, as It's worth noting I did get my start here in the sports information department.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Interning under the one and only John Nevis.
I don't know him. Nice.
And yeah, now we're with the New York Liberty. A few
We
years
got
later.
2 alumni. We got you and then our former trainer Terry Acosta's with the Liberty.
Yep. Bearcat legend trainer Terry Acosta here in the building.
Yep. By the way, I was like I said, so thankful I went to that game where you were playing Phoenix. That Diana Taurasi, my God.
Still doing it after all these years.
Yeah.
Was actually voted the official WNBA GOAT.
Yeah,
Greatest of all time.
But she makes it easy to hate her. Great player, maybe that's why, but
Yeah, the tough team
yeah.
for sure. Just came up a few games short in the WNBA finals there.
It was a Chicago, right?
Yeah, Chicago. First time ever.
Nice.
So with that, back to the action here as Doring commits the service error. But looking for an aggressive service attempt and was able to get a few aces early on, so certainly see what she was going for. And John Jay looking for a little bit more of a conservative serve, but that one just goes out of bounds. So Perkowski to serve, looking for a few more aces here to pad the stat sheet in what's been a big match here early on for the freshman.
Wow, nice play. Whoa.
And that ball trickles over the tape. Nice
Wow,
save
how did
there
that happen?
by Pierre. As Feratovic winds up and goes into the top portion of the net. That ball stays on the Bearcats side. John Jay not going down easy here. Baruch still leads 17-13. Ball goes off the rafters. Free ball from Tam. Pierre coming from the middle.
Oh, nice play.
Able to get that one on the down
Feratovic.
on the downswing, but great save there by the Bearcats. Chow goes to Mamunovic. Back set to Feratovic. Nice swing and a kill there by the sophomore out of Brooklyn. And with that, Feratovic will drop back to serve. As the Bearcats have their sight here on an early 2-set lead. Let's see what the call is. Looks like they're going to call a double.
Yeah, error. Bearcats still up by 4. Got to continue to build on this momentum. Want to wrap this up right away.
Yep. Here's Marte serving for John Jay. That one just gets over. Catches the Bearcats a little bit off guard. Finds some real estate right in the middle there. Chow with the give and go. Tips that one over. Swing handled by the Bloodhounds. Hard looking for the roll shot. Double sub here for the Bearcats. Elihara serving for Baruch as they lead 19-15. Tam goes to Mamunovic, cross court to Doring, and she'll find the line. So just like that, Bearcats 5 points away from jumping out to an early 2-set lead. Another timeout for the Bloodhounds. We'll be back in a few. And we are back here in set number 2 on Bearcat Appreciation Night. Baruch within 5 points of taking set number 2. Doring looking for that same spot she was able to get earlier there in that front row. That ball just a little bit out of bounds.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to Minima Abihara. She's had a great rookie season.
For sure. A lot of promising rookies here for Coach Kevin Edwards. Definitely speaks towards a really solid freshman recruiting class. He's got to be excited for the future of this team, and they can make some noise here. Certainly as CUNYAC postseason play is not too far, but that might have been certainly the hardest serve I think we've seen here tonight.
Yeah.
That was Janelle Pierre, the freshman middle. Pierre, another big serve, looking for the same spot. That one just a little bit out of bounds. Good idea, though, and certainly good thought going for that back row once again. Here's Tam now. Har goes cross court. Bearcats unable to dig that one. Catches them a little bit high. Ball goes into the stands, which are pulled out here at Arc Arena. Always a good sign. Welcoming special guests of...
Yeah, tonight each of the girls were allowed to bring 4 guests. And I see some alumni players here tonight as well.
Always good having alumni back in the building. Nice volley here on both sides as Perkowski will put an end to that one. The finesse tip right over the front row of the Bloodhounds. Sometimes it's not all about the big swing, John.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't need to hit it too hard. Just need to find the open spot.
So with that, Bearcats within 3. Make that 2.
Like I said, you need to score points, but you also need your team to make mistakes to help you out.
Bearcats doing a good job of limiting their mistakes as well, able to capitalize on some of John Jay's. Create a bit of a scoring gap here now. As that one sent over on 1, but Perkowski's right there. And just like that, set point here for the Bearcats. Amina Mamunovic to serve. She'll go back row. Back set here for the Bloodhounds. Perkowski gets some contact in the back row there, and that'll do it as the Bearcats take set number 2, 25-19. They lead 2 sets to none. They'll look to close it out here on Bearcat Appreciation Night. We'll be back in a few minutes. Set number 3 just about underway here as the Bloodhounds work through some substitutions, make sure their rotation's ready. Bearcats leading 2-0 in what's now a 17-set win streak. And they'll look to close this out in 3 here on Bearcat Appreciation Night at Arc Arena. Good save there by John Jay, but Perkowski in position, and just like that, Bearcats continuing that momentum right into set number 3. As they'll look to sweep. Sofia Tam now serving for the Bearcats. Great dig there by Tam on the run. Here's Doring, blocked in the front, sent back over by John Jay. Doring again. Believe that's a net violation in the front by John Jay. 2-0 Bearcats. Tam will go back row, almost sent over on 1. John Jay a bit out of position there, looking to get some momentum behind that one, unable to do so. So just like that, Bearcats up with an early 3-point lead. Sofia Tam with a nice service run here to start the Bearcats off. Here's a cross-court set, and that time John Jay connects.
By the way, Brian, we're now broadcasting, for all those who maybe don't know, obviously you're watching us on YouTube, so you know we're broadcasting on YouTube, but we also do Facebook Live.
Yep, so make sure to tune in, whether it's the Bearcats YouTube page or even now Facebook.
Yeah, I've been watching both, and they look pretty good. Making sure that they're still working and everything.
Adding some streaming platforms this year. A new feature coming out of the Sports Information Department, and who's to say we don't eventually bring on a few more down the road.
Yeah, we'll see.
But John Jay answering right back with a quick 2 points. Both on big kills, too. Megan Smith for the Bloodhounds. And she'll get the ace. Smith again. Bearcats a little bit out of position there. Down ball by Doring. Might have been going out, but sent over on 1 by John Jay. Pipe attack Bearcats. They'll go back row. Dug by the Bloodhounds. And that is another kill from John Jay. As they are on a 4-point streak here. Certainly not going down without a fight, as here's Perkowski, and just what the Bearcats needed, as that ball gets sent into the rafters, comes shooting right down. A little bit of a home court bounce. Here's Mamunovic. She'll go back row. That's off the shoulder of John Jay's libero. Kind of a high, tough serve there. Not much you can do. Mamunovic does not get the friendly roll as that ball stays on the Bearcats' side. And once again, we are tied here at 5 points apiece. Set number 3 feeling a little bit more like set 1 with a lot of back and forth volleyball and a few runs on each side. So we'll see if any team can pull away. John Jay naturally looking to force this one to 5. Bearcats looking for a 3-0 sweep. Cross-court set for Marte. Looking to get the angle there. Unable to get that one over. Here's Isabella Doring serving for the Bearcats. And John Jay does a great job of keeping this one alive. Took some heroics there. Here's Chow. Chow got enough of that to send it over. Bloodhounds expecting a little bit more behind that one. But that will do the job for Baruch. Bearcats now lead 7-5. Here's Doring, another high serve. A lot of velocity behind that one. And she'll catch the back row.
By the way, got to give a shout out to Kerry Thomas.
Big shout out to Kerry Thomas.
Former volleyball coach here. Does everything. Compliance, works with the students. You name it, she does it.
Absolutely. As a former Bearcat student athlete, certainly would be remiss without mentioning how much Carrie does for all the student athletes to get us through. A ton of support academically, compliance-wise, eligibility-wise, so really can't say enough on that front. Super grateful to have worked with Carrie. And Tam sends that one over on 3, just trying to keep it alive. Almost catches the Bloodhound sleeping there in the middle. Here's Chow now. Dug by the Bloodhounds. Back set.
Yeah,
and clear double. John, you know it's a pretty clear call if we're calling it here in the booth.
Yeah. We're going to try to be like Tony Romo and get everything right, like predict what's going to happen.
Certainly can try our best. Here's a back set from the Bloodhounds. Nice swing there, handled by the Bearcats. It's going to be a free ball. Free ball sent over on 1, but Tavares waiting right there.
Very smart play.
And net violation, John?
Did they? No,
oh,
Bearcats
no,
got the
point Bearcats.
Yeah,
My apologies.
Yeah.
Here's Perkowski now at the service line. Pierre coming through the
it's
middle.
hard to block, yeah.
And that's the rotation John Jay wants through the middle, is to go through Janelle Pierre, similar to the Bearcats with Julia Perkowski. And that ball way out. So Bearcats now have a 4-point lead. Set number 3.
Feratovic now.
Yep, Feratovic. Also worth noting, John, you don't see a ton of lefty serves. So sometimes a well-positioned lefty serve can catch the back row a little bit out of whack. Here's a cross-court set for Marte. Beautiful block there.
Didn't fool the Bearcats.
Now Chow looking for the tip over, sent right back over by the Bloodhounds. Tam, great job keeping that ball alive. Marte again. Tavares looking to block that one. Just a little bit too much distance between her and the net. Ball kind of snuck in there. Dug by Tam in the back row. Here's Chow coming through the middle. And point Bearcats. And once again, Minami Alejara just dropping the ball in perfectly. Finding some real estate there in the center of the court. Almost does it again. That time sent over on 1 by John Jay. Here's Doring now. And that one goes into the net. Bearcats still lead 13-9. Doring with the roll shot. able to get that over the front row of John Jay. Definitely tell the Bloodhounds defense was looking for a little bit more velocity behind that one. It's a great decision there. And that's an ace by Elihara. One of many here in the Cuniac match. Bloodhounds will call a timeout. Bearcats lead 15-9. Bearcats leading here in set number 3. Already have a 2-set lead. Sofia Tam will serve for the Bearcats. High set there by the Bloodhounds. Perkowski in perfect position. John Jay able to corral that coming off the block. Here's Perkowski now. Kept alive by John Jay. This is going to be a free ball off the rafters. And that will be a point for the Bearcats. Tam going all the way to the back row there. John Jay not able to hold on to that. And just like that, the Bearcats have an 8-point lead, 17-9. We'll be back in a few moments after this timeout. Back in action here, set number 3 on Bearcat Appreciation Night. Baruch looking to close this out in 3. But not before the Bloodhounds.
Nice play.
Certainly have a good amount of fight left. Perkowski going back and forth at the front there. Doring looking for the down ball, unable to get it. Still a 7-point Bearcat lead. And Doring goes right back, able to get the kill. John Jay coming with a big swing, handled by the Bearcats. Ball spinning the whole time. Feratovic able to get it over. It's kind of a weird rotation on that. Doring will go back row. Dug by John Jay. And Perkowski able to make sure that ball stayed on John Jay's side. 19-10 lead here for the Cats. Sent over on one. Mamunovic to Perkowski. That ball a little bit long. She caught that a little bit late into her approach, unable to get the angle. Taylor Hunt serving for John Jay. Feratovic almost keeps that one in. I believe the ball went off the antenna, trying to get the angle, and what drew her out of bounds. So 19-12. Cross-court set. Feratovic able to keep that one in with the left-handed swing. Here's Perkowski through the middle. Corralled by John Jay. Very nice dig there out of the back row. And Perkowski able to get that block. Bearcat front row doing a great job throughout the entire match. Really making sure their presence is felt right at the net. Not a lot of easy kills from John Jay. Here's Isabella Doring now. She goes back row. Ball trickles down the basketball hoop. No one there for John Jay as that ball came crashing down and inbounds for a Bearcat point. 21-12. Here's Doring. Very nice serve. Kept alive by John Jay. Let's see if the Bearcats can do the same. And that one draws the back row all the way out of bounds, almost into the stands. Bearcats going to the outside now. This is Ada Chow. She'll go back row. Let's see if John Jay can keep this alive. They do that. Here's Perkowski. Tipped over the front row. Can't fire. Gets it to go. So, John, there's Jay Gruden's famous campfire. Right there on the center.
Oh, Ladybug, our first mention
center
of the
court.
night. Our first mention.
Wouldn't be a broadcast without a quick Ladybug mention. Feratovic with a big swing, but an even better block by Pierre.
And that stayed in by inches.
Yeah, wow, that was a high velocity play on both ends. Nice dig there. Here's Tavares, free ball. John Jay back row. And that one's out of bounds as the Bearcats are now 2 points away from match point, looking to win their 18th consecutive set. And, John, you might have to go through the record books for that one. See if that may not be a school record.
No, you know what? I'm pretty sure it's not. 2011 or 12 team did something similar. Got to look it up.
Absolutely, but certainly a really good stretch of volleyball here. Bearcats clicking late in the season, peaking, if you will, which is exactly what you want to see if you're Coach Kevin Edwards. Good volley here on both sides. That ball is thrown over, but pretty easy to call the double there. He's got to be careful with that two-handed throw.
The Cats need 2 points
And John, do you mind telling our viewers at home the future playoff implications now, as far as next week?
They got to go through the tiebreakers, but as I understand it, talking to Kevin, John Jay, if the Bearcats hold on and they win, they'll be top 2, and they will host a semifinal a week from tomorrow. So they'll get the quarterfinal bye. This year the tournament's a little bit different. Usually people are used to a quarterfinal on Tuesday and then 2 semifinals and a final on Friday. What they've done now is they've taken the semifinals out of Friday, and they're going to play that instead on Wednesday. That was actually, discovered that out only a few weeks ago. And obviously by doing that, you're rewarding the top 2 seeds a home game.
Absolutely. So the Bearcats will look to clinch that home game, but not before John Jay comes back here. We'll be back in a few moments. And we are just about back here in set 3. Bearcats 2 points away from closing this one out as Ada Chow will get some contact in the front row. Ball goes shooting into the stands. And with that, we have match point here on Bearcat Appreciation Night.
That's the favorite thing we love to say, match point.
So match point. Minami Elihara, who's benefited from a few service aces at the line, sent over on one by John Jay. Here's Doring now. Blocked by John Jay, kept alive. Here's Tam, sends it over with the no look. Pierre coming through the middle, and John Jay executes that one perfectly. Able to get their middle attack. Pierre will now serve for the Bloodhounds. And that's a service ace. So John Jay
not going away quietly.
Showing a lot of fight here late.
You need 1 point or a John Jay error, and that'll wrap it up.
This one handled by the Bearcats. Tavares with the free ball. John Jay just looking to throw it over. Here's a set for Doring. She'll go back row. Over on one. Punched over by Baruch. Sent over by John Jay now. Here's Feratovic's down ball. Back row. Handled by the Bloodhounds. Awesome hands in the Bearcat front row. That ball finds some real estate.
Yeah, they're coming back to life, John Jay. Only problem is it might be too late.
So even if it's too late, definitely some good takeaways for John Jay as they'll look to wrap their schedule as well. And that ball trickles over the tape. Here's Doring. Awesome hands in the front row, and that will do it. Bearcats take set number 3, 25-20, as they sweep John Jay in a CUNYAC matchup here on Bearcat Appreciation Night. So with that, we will see you next week for CUNYAC playoff volleyball.
Yeah, watch the information on BruchAthletics.com. It should be released most likely tomorrow.
Yep.
But the Bearcats are in good position to finish top 2 and host a semifinal, and then obviously get ready. And depending on how the way the tiebreakers work, I think Brooklyn might be first, we're second, Hunter third, which if that is true, sets up a very dangerous 2 versus 3. with Baruch and Hunter.
Absolutely. So we will look forward to that one. Thank you all tuning in tonight and all season long. So we'll be back next week. For Brian Flannery and John Neves, thank you and have a good night.